Tensions are growing between Sephaku cement mine and the mining-affected communities united in action. This is in the Northwest Province. The mine says the organization is not the authentic voice of the Springbokpan residents and other surrounding areas. This follows protest action at the mine last month, where a memorandum of demands was handed over to mine officials. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko has the full story for us and is live from the community. Refiloe, just bring our viewers up to speed just on the context for how we got to this moment today.
Indeed, Michelle, or rather Iman, excuse me. You remember that it was last month when MACUA had been leading the protest action coming to Sephaku cement mine, demanding that they stick to their social labor plans and the commitments that have been made previously. One of those is to improving their areas, amongst others, building a clinic here in Springbokpan, but they were saying that those commitments had not been done. Their engagements in relation to the feedback that needs to be given to the communities, MACUA indicating that Sephaku wants to respond to what they say that they are recognizing as the authentic voice of the people, which is Kopano Community Authority. However, MACUA also indicating that they do also have the mandate to be the ones that represent the cries and the demands of the people. Today, there's an expectation that the management of the mine, together with the representative of MACUA, they will be engaging or rather giving feedback in relation to some of the demands that were brought to them. Previously, they did respond through a letter. However, they also said that they will give the representatives of MACUA an opportunity as well to engage with them. But let's speak to Lindo Buhle. Nene, thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Your response to Sephaku saying that you as MACUA, you're not the authentic voice for the people of Springbokpan.
Good evening, good day, Refiloe. Thank you so much for having me this time. Well, I think Sephaku is now playing dilly-dally games. For some time, we've been clarifying our position as MACUA in communities. In fact, in Springbokpan and Budiwe, there are members of MACUA there, and you must remember that MACUA is a social movement, which is a membership movement, right? So for Sephaku to question or to sort of criticize the movement or the communities really is an insult. Yes.
And with today's engagement, you have been requested to provide further details that says that you are the rightful voice for the people. Talk to us about the meeting that you are expecting to have today with the management of the mine.
Of course. Look, most of our time in our correspondence, we've always been clarified the fact that MACUA represent communities, and the management of the mine, specifically Robert, he has knowledge about that. So on the letter that he had sent us last week, he made it clear that he's not sure, in fact, who is the voice of communities. By the way, on the meeting that we had with Sephaku on the 5th of June, we have made it clear to him that MACUA as a movement represents communities, and even in Springbokpan, there are members of MACUA there who are here on this meeting, and also the headman of Springbokpan is also a MACUA member, and we're going to clarify that once again today.
The headman of Springbokpan is the member of MACUA and also of that of Kopano Community Authority?
Absolutely. Mr. Dlamini is a member of MACUA in good standing, as well as a member of Kopano Community Authority, indeed.
And in their letter from Sephaku, they said that for the sake of progress, they were going to respond to some of the demands. One of those being the issue of Toro Seisha non-profit company, which we understand that since mining operations commenced 10 years ago, the Springbokpan communities received about over 10 million rand. That was also meant for the project of building the clinic here.
Yes. Look, we had a discussion with the communities last week about this Toro Seisha Trust. And to this date, communities are lamenting the manner in which the Toro Seisha Trust goes, because to this date, there is no transparency in terms of the funds that are in this trust, right? And they are saying that all the dividends from the mine will be going to this trust so that they can develop communities. But at this stage, communities have been asking workshops around this storage thing because they've been hearing only rumors to say here there is storage that's going to develop Springbokpan, but there's nothing that we're seeing. So we hope on today's meeting they are going to clarify those things in detail, and we have also requested them to give us some document to back up those things that have listed on that letter. So we hope that we're going to get something very concrete and that can give communities confidence thereof.
What time is that meeting expected? But are you also going to provide documents and that backs up that indeed you are the voice of Springbokpan community?
Well, Fifi, the meeting could have started already. So you must appreciate the disrespect already that we're experiencing, that the meeting has not started yet, which was expected at 10 o'clock. But we hope that when the management comes, we will have that meeting whatever times, because it's not the first time. In fact, we have late meeting, even still today, we're still experiencing that. So, and we also hope that whenever the meeting starts, they would have brought those documents that we have asked for them. Sure.
Thank you so much for your time. Lundo Buhle, Nene Iman, there explaining that the meeting could have started already, but we were also, as we were trying to get in, which we are likely to have a challenge to be part of that engagement, we were being told that the management, or rather the manager, which Lindo Buhle made mention of, Robert, is not yet here. He is the one that signed that response, the letter in responding to some of the demands there that have been made by the communities. We will just wait and hear on what is going to be the way forward, but also on our next crossing, we'll be in touch with the head man of Springbokpan, who is said to be the member of Kopano Authority Community, which the man says it is the authentic voice of the people of Springbokpan in relation to their grievances and demands that were made previously, just to get a sense of how their engagement with the mine have been in the previous more than 10 years, as the mine says that their operation have been here for more than 10 years. In relation to shareholding, in relation to the improvements that were supposed to be happening here, how has that been? What is it that they know about the progress, if there is any at all, that has been made by the mine in terms of sticking to their social labor plans and giving that which the communities are demanding?
Refiloe, Seboko, thank you very much. Live for us there from the Northwest as the saga continues.